Felicia.
Fresh.
My name is Fresh. Nice to meet you.
No.
I'm very excited today because once in a while an innovation comes out. A better mousetrap is born.
It is.
A new sheriff comes to town.
Yes.
And for a long time, there's this one company that I'm not going to mention that's really ruled the roost in cutting machines and heating and crafting. But there's a new company in town.
There is.
Get this out of the way.
Get that out of the way.
Because we found something better.
We found something better.
Our friends at HTVRONT sent us a new machine, and we're very excited to talk about that. We're going to do a complete demonstration. Will you have demonstration videos coming up to show people how to use this?
Yes. What we're going to do is just kind of highlight the features of the machine today, but we are going to actually run through processes, with additional videos on tutorials on how to step-by-step do these things.
What is this machine?
This is the HTVRONT Auto Tumbler heat press. Right?
And this is better than the old heat press you used. Why?
Because it's wider. I can fit a full tumbler into the machine without having to do one side and then do the other side.
Yeah.
I can do mugs, and not only one mug at a time, but I can actually do two mugs.
No way.
I can actually fit two mugs in here and do two mugs at one time.
Some epic differences.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a really nice machine.
Well, you made a couple of things on this thing. Let's show people already what you made, and then we'll go into the demonstration. Go ahead. What did you make?
We made a mug.
Okay.
With sublimation material.
Who are those people?
It's us.
Oh.
We did this with sublimation material on one side, and on the other side, we used infusible ink.
That's neat.
Which we cut on our Locklick machine.
That looks great. I mean, that looks like a professional mug, something
nice,
you'd buy in a
right?
store somewhere.
Pretty cool.
Tell me about the tumbler.
And then we used an HTVRONT sublimation tumbler, and we grabbed a 3D sublimation design for a tumbler and used that to heat up on the heat press. And I just think this 3D design is absolutely amazing.
That's amazing. Now, I've seen actually your bottom here, because I've seen a lot of tumblers where people can't seem to finish the bottom, but somehow you did that, and you'll show people how you did that?
Absolutely.
That's pretty ingenious.
It's pretty cool.
It looks like something you'd buy in a store.
It really does. This looks like stuff that we see at all the craft fairs we go to all the time. I love this thing.
Let's dig into it and show people what the HTVRONT tumbler, what is this thing called?
The HTVRONT Auto Tumbler Heat Press.
Let's show people what this thing can do.
Let's do it.
Go.
Woo!
So this is it, La Machine.
This is it. This is the HTVRONT Auto Tumbler Heat Press.
And this is what's in the box?
This is what's in the box. You get the machine itself, you get heat protecting gloves, as well as heat tape.
Cool. Everything you need to get started, right?
Everything you need right out of the box to get started.
Oh, thank you for not unboxing. It's so boring. So what are you printing here?
Here, I grabbed a 3D sublimation tumbler design off of designbundles.net, and I printed it out on my Epson inkjet printer that I've converted to sublimation ink.
Okay.
And this design is so cute.
Oh, it is adorable. It's got kind of a three-dimensional look to it, too.
It really does. I love it. I think it's really, really cute.
So you just wrap this around your tumbler, and it's just going to come out magically delicious?
Absolutely. So I took that heat-resistant tape, and I taped the heck out of this thing.
What's this here?
Oh, here, real quick. In the directions that come with the machine, it tells you the time and temperature to set for each one of the different types of tumblers or mugs or ceramic jars that you can press with this.
All right, what's this one want?
The machine is super easy to use. You adjust the temperature up or down and set the time up or down based on the recommendation that's in the manual.
Okay.
It's very easy to use.
And you used the recommended times and temperatures and everything was great?
I went with the higher end of the temperature, and I went with the higher end of the time.
Okay. Oh, there's the time on the bottom, temperature.
The time on the bottom, right. And all you do is hold that plus button down, and it'll start increments of 10 to quickly get you up to where you need to go.
So real easy to use, huh? You don't need to study the manual?
No, it's super easy to use. Okay. Absolutely.
And you can change this to Celsius for those people on that side of the pond?
You absolutely can.
Good to know, good to know. Yeah. All right, so you wait for it to heat up?
Yep. And
but look at the tape job you did here, huh? Well, that's smart.
Here you can see I've taped the heck out of this thing.
Well, you want that so you get your bottoms and tops.
I wanted to make sure I have really good tops and bottoms, right? And the design that I used was actually a little bit longer than the mug itself. And when I taped the top and the bottom...
What's this you're putting on there real quick?
Oh, that's parchment paper. That just helps to protect the heat press from any ink getting out.
I see. Okay.
Right?
You press the button and it starts?
That's it. You press the button, it closes the top, and it just starts making that press happen.
No way. Whoa, look at that. Look at all that tape. That works, right?
It works. Well, you'll see here in a few minutes. It's just amazing.
So you did something here. You stopped it in the middle, didn't you?
All right. So it said 240 degrees. So I went ahead and stopped it halfway.
240 seconds.
240 seconds, sorry. I stopped it halfway, and I rotated it
Oh, because there's like a little seam in the top we were worried about.
Exactly. There is a seam at the top. So we went ahead and rotated.
You're still getting the same 240 seconds at 390
exactly,
degrees.
Exactly.
Make sure it hits every
yep.
side.
Make sure you use those gloves because this machine is hot.
I know, those things get really
390 degrees.
That'll leave
huge.
quite a welt.
It'll leave a mark.
All right,
for
so
sure.
it's done. We're excited.
So it's done. It opens up. I pulled it out, let it cool down. I did pull that parchment paper off and let this thing cool down a little bit.
That's smart, putting that on like a heat pad.
Exactly, right?
That could do some damage coming out 390 degrees on your desktop.
Yeah, absolutely. So we let it cool down and then we just started peeling off that tape.
It's cool now when you're doing this.
It is cool. It's a little warm, but definitely easy to touch, no problems.
And look,
look at all the tape I have.
It's like unwrapping a present.
Right, I was so excited. I couldn't wait to see the design.
And there it is. This is the bottom. You have much tape on the bottom, is it? I mean, is that like half a roll of tape you used here?
No, it's just little tiny strips.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. Look how it pops, right?
Right.
And these are HTVRONT tumblers too.
These are HTVRONT tumblers.
So you can't just use any tumbler.
You need to use a sublimation tumbler.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. This isn't, an iron where you're ironing on anything to something.
Right. This is a special kind of material.
Exactly.
On top of this tumbler. That is beautiful. Look
Oh
at the
my
color.
gosh. I think that is so cool. I think that 3D dimensional effect is so interesting.
And look at the bottom too.
Look at the bottom.
Cover at the bottom. I've seen a lot of people do this again, that they couldn't figure out how to get this on the bottom, but you nailed it.
Again, all I did was not trim my design down to be the exact height of my mug.
Wrap it around.
Right, or my tumbler.
And you taped the dog snot out of it.
I taped the devil out of it for sure.
Look at you.
Right, so we do have a seam there, and we probably could have trimmed that down just a little bit, but overall, I really like the way this turned out.
That is magic. I mean, seriously, it looks like something you find in a store.
Exactly, right?
So
Love
what
it.
happened next? What did you do?
So cool.
What did you do?
So next, because this is a tumbler set, so to speak, we took the adhesive bottom.
Oh, that comes with it?
A non-stick kind of, or non-slip kind of a bottom, so I adhered that to the bottom.
And you don't want to put that in while you're heating it, because
No,
it could
you
melt.
don't
And
do
the
that,
top,
right.
obviously, because that would melt.
So we added the top, we
And
added
the straw comes with it?
And it all comes in that kit
Wow.
from HTVRONT, right? Oh my gosh, I just think that looks so cute.
That's
I'm loving
ready
it.
for sale at an
I
art
love
craft
it.
show. That's unbelievable. Nice
So
work on that. Very
cute.
exciting.
Thank you.
All right, what else did you make?
All right, so now we took some infusible ink.
Wait, what cutting machine
and
are you
we
using?
cut this on the Locklick craft cutting machine.
Wait. HTVRONT has a cutting machine?
Yes, it's awesome. It works great.
That's
it cut
amazing.
easily with no issues at all. I was able to then quickly weed out the pieces and parts that I don't need for my design. And then I attached this to one side of the mug. Mm-hmm. I'm using a 12-ounce mug here, and I adhered that infusible ink piece to one side.
What's
and
on the other side?
On the other side, I have a surprise for
Uh-oh.
you. I did one side with infusible ink, and then I did one side with a sublimation design.
So you can use Cricut's infusible ink in this machine.
You absolutely can.
Interesting.
And you could see in a second ago that we could easily have fit 2 mugs in here and accomplish 2 at one time.
Oh, that'll save a lot of people time.
So look at that red, that infusible ink pops right on that white mug.
That's perfect.
I think it looks awesome. And
we do love HTVRONT.
We do, and the mug is just a little bit hot. And
Stop it!
Look
How
at that
did
design.
you do? Oh my goodness, that's amazing. That's just a die sub from your printer.
That is a sublimation design that we printed on the printer, and look how that pops! I love it.
Amazing. Now, what is this machine? One more time.
This is the HTVRONT Auto Tumbler Heat Press, and we absolutely love it.
Affordable.
Very affordable.
Game changer?
Game changer.
Does everybody need one of these?
Everybody needs one of these, and look how cute these came out.
Unbelievable.
I love
Nice
it.
work.
I don't think that was very